And here we go. This fireplace loves wood. And that wood I feed daily and fill this thing up. I already did that at 6 in the morning. There's some kindling, and then there's a shoebox full of little tiny things in case the fire does actually go out. Here's some gloves that we use to get my big hands in there so I don't get burnt. And of course, here's some different tools that we use for cleaning it out and moving stuff around in there. Don't use hardly anything of it except for this poker down in here. Nasty looking thing. Looks like a freaking raptor's foot. We picked this thing up last week. It's a steamer to help throw some water back into the house because I guess the wood stove dries us out. This thing works like tickety-boo here. And of course this is where we store some papers in case we need to get it started again. Some good old wood matches. And there's a way in the back in there where you can't really see. I don't think you can see it at all. Maybe. There's a moisture meter to tell how wet that wood is. Mom just loves this little mantle here because she could put some decorations up there, and she's got to get on it and get the old Christmas thing going here. Okay, so come on with me while we get outside here. I got a couple of tasks to do today. One of them is to spray paint the bucket black to make it pretty for Mom. And of course, don't need some gloves. Out in the old garage here. We got to fill this wood back up. From what we burnt here over the weekend. What's nice about having this is that I can fill this thing up for several days and I don't have to go out to the wood pile and pick up any wood. And I'm going to have to start getting some more kindling soon, as the bottom of the box is getting kind of empty here. And we got another box down there. Alright, let's go check out what we got here. There we go. Ooh, it's cold. But it's not raining. So what I'm going to do is I'll set this up somewhere in here where it and da-doo. If I flip this, I wonder what happens. Nope. It don't work. Or it appears that it doesn't work. And the only problem I have with this selfie stick thing here is I can't find a place to make it so it'll stay up. It's a little dumb that way, okay. Anyway, that's the job today. Is grab some of this, some of the wetter stuff of this. Maybe split a couple of these if I can hold the axe today, so that we can just continually process this and get rid of it. The guy that was supposed to come back and help me split this has not showed up, and I dread doing all this. This is a big job here. We got a little done with the little invention. There's a chain with a bungee cord on it And what I got to do later is replace that bungee cord with a shorter one. It makes it easier to split the wood if you can hold them all together like this. And of course, these big buggers are going to have to come up on top of this here. This is a pretty big, what they call a round. And what I wanted is a bigger one that I could put the tire on top of it, and it'll be like the idea with the changing the bungee cord. Then I could just put the wood inside the tire, and when I split it, it doesn't go flying all over the place. But we'll just have to see what happens here, if we can find one. It feels like zero out here today. Anyway, that's a 6-minute video, and I didn't say anything yet. This, as I said, we got to replace the tire on this little trailer, and that'll be we'll be able to cut some firewood down below. We can throw it inside the trailer and haul it up here so that we can burn it. We got to get this wood like a year in advance so that when it comes here, it's nice and dry, and it gets a really good chance to dry underneath this bin here. Later, we got to get up here, and we're going to try to take a look at hanging the birdhouses on here, or not birdhouses, but bird feeders, so that we can watch it from the window here, and maybe get some pictures of some nice birds. Off in the distance there, you can see Crab Mountain, and they must be getting excited, because pretty soon it's going to be skiing time here. And there hasn't been a deer seen anywhere around here in quite some time. You can see the apples here, what's left of them on the trees. I don't know if you can see it or not, but oh, there's a good one. Those are those green apples, or winter apples. I should go down there and get some. But all the leaves are pretty well off the trees now. Just a few leaves on some trees that I don't know what they are. Isn't that pretty? We're just waiting for the snow. It won't be long. So you folks have a nice day, and I'd like to say a big hello to my 5th subscriber. Wow. And 400 views. Love you guys. I hope you enjoy what I'm doing here. Okay, later. You have a good one.